Hey friends, this video is for our 2-year-old's room for April, week 2, and all month long we're asking kids who can do what Jesus says, and our bottom line is I can do what Jesus says. And our memory verse for the month, hello, that's not gonna work. Hi again. Let your light shine, Matthew 5:16. So this week we are hearing the story of the Great Commission, and our story focus is Jesus says to tell others about him. Jesus gives his friends an important job to do, to go and tell everyone, everywhere that Jesus is alive and he wants to be their friend forever. And we can do that job too. When we go and tell everyone, everywhere that Jesus wants to be their friend forever, we are doing what Jesus says and shining our light. Love it. So jumping into our leader guide, we'd love for you to be to your rooms by 8:20 and 10:20. Don't forget, we do have free coffee and donuts for all of our volunteers in the garage door room. Kiddos will start to roll in at 8:30 and 10:30. They can free play around the room. Then around 8:55 and 10:55, start having them clean up. And we've got a little intro game for you called Follow the Light. So what you're going to do is you're going to lead children around the room, kind of follow the leader style to see things with the lantern. So I've got a lantern for you up there. You can turn the lights off in the room. And you're going to talk about how the light from the lantern helps us to see things. If you want, you've got some older kids in the room, you can have one of them be the leader. So you're just going to say, friends, look what I have here. This is a lantern. And a lantern is a type of light that people use when they're camping. And like all lights, a lantern can help us see. So let's use this light to see what we can see. Just follow me and then bring them around the room and just highlight stuff that's in the light. And then to close it down, you're going to say, in our Bible story today, Jesus tells us how we can shine our light. And then you can gather kids onto the carpet to watch the Bible story. While they're watching the story, some of the leaders can be setting up snack, and you can do your snack right after the Bible story. Then we've got 3 little review activities. You can do them in any order. You can do 1, 2, or all 3, depending on how the morning is going. Their first one is just practicing the memory verse with the motion. So you're going to say, in today's Bible story, Jesus and his friends, the disciples, were on a mountain. So can we pretend to climb a mountain like Jesus and his friends? Okay, guys, let's climb. Can you guys move your hands and feet? Wow, that's a tall mountain. Let's stop right there and say our verse. And then you'll say the verse together and say, all right, let's climb a little bit higher. Woo, we made it to the top. Let's say our verse again. Then let's climb back down and say our verse again. And you're going to say, when Jesus was on the mountain with his friends, he told them to go and tell everyone everywhere that Jesus is alive and Jesus can be their friend forever. And we can do that too. So who can do what Jesus says? I can do what Jesus says. And then you've got another game called Go and Tell. So you're going to encourage the kids to run, march, dance to the pictures and the things that are around the room. So we've got a firefighter right there, a doctor over there. Sorry, my phone's not focusing. And a teacher over there. Then we've also got these 3 big stuffies that you can put around the room. And then we've also got these little people in here that you can put around the room. And so what you're going to do is you're going to have everybody gather with you. Come on, phone. And then say, there's some pictures on our wall, some stuffy friends, some people on our tables. We're going to go and tell everybody that Jesus wants to be their friend. So first, let's run to the doctor. Woo! We made it. Let's tell the doctor an important message. Ready? Jesus wants to be your friend forever. Now, let's march over to the table. All right, we made it to the table. Let's tell this friend, Jesus wants to be your friend forever. And then you keep going until you go to all the people. And when you finish, you're going to say, wow, friends, that was so much fun telling our friends that Jesus wants to be their friend forever. When we go and tell other people about Jesus, we're doing what Jesus says. Who can do what Jesus says? I can do what Jesus says. And then their craft for this week, they're going to put green stickers where the green dots are and blue stickers where the blue dots are. And then they're going to glue or tape their Jesus on, because Jesus wants us to go and tell all the world that he wants to be their friend forever. So then you can just kind of summarize the story at the end by telling people that Jesus wants us to go everyone, everywhere, and tell them that Jesus is alive and he wants to be their friend forever. So that's it for this week, guys. Honestly, what a great lesson for our kids, teaching them to just tell others about Jesus. Don't forget, we do have light sticks. You can turn on the song and do a light dance at the end of the day, since that's kind of our theme for this month is shine. There's also some flashlights if you want to do a flashlight dance. And I think that's it. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for volunteering in our 2-year-old's room this week, and we'll see you on Sunday.